Hi, it's Jenny Fink here with Good For You Gluten-Free, and I am doing another live Nima test, and I'm checking my food for gluten here at Wendy's. And I actually don't eat at Wendy's. I don't really like Wendy's, and I don't feel like there's a ton of gluten-free options here at Wendy's. But so many of you have left me comments or sent me emails asking me to test Wendy's. So I am here tonight testing some of the gluten-free options at Wendy's, thanks to Nima Sensor, who is sponsoring this Facebook Live. So I've already tested the chocolate Frosty and the cheese sauce, and I'm going to show you the results in a few minutes. But what I am going to test right now live is this baked potato, the chili cheese baked potato. So they actually put, I asked for the cheese on the side, which is interesting. So they put the cheese sauce on the side, but then they put cheese on top of it. So there's two kinds of cheese that come on the chili cheese baked potato. But according to Wendy's gluten-free menu, this is gluten-free. So let's test it, and then I'll go through some of the other things that are and are not gluten-free here at Wendy's. Right, so every time you do a test with your Nima sensor, you need a brand new test capsule. So this is what the test capsule looks like, and you can see the green cap is showing here. This means it's unused, and I just open it up, and then I take with a clean utensil, because you might have gluten on it from another thing you've eaten. At the clean utensil, you'll want to take just a very tiny amount, a pea-sized amount. See, they show you exactly how much food you put in here, and you put that in there and it'll test it. If you overstuff it, it will totally not work. Trust me, I've overstuffed it and I've gotten a lot of error messages, so you really do need to abide just a teeny piece of your food. And if you heard that coughing, that was my daughter and my son and my husband. We're all here at Wendy's. This is definitely a family affair. So I'm gonna test some of the chili here. So I'm just gonna take a little piece. I think that looks like about enough. So a little bit of the chili, a little bit of that. And obviously, I can't test the whole thing, and that's one of the limitations of a Nima sensor. You can only test a pea-sized amount of your food. But this is just one piece of the pie puzzle of me figuring out if I'm gonna eat this or not, if it's gluten-free. So as you can see, the green line is no longer showing. So when I sealed it, I broke the seal. You could hear it break the seal. And so this is ready to stick into my test capsule, or into my tester. So the test capsule in the tester, and then I turn it on. And in about 3 minutes, we're gonna find out if this chili cheese potato is truly gluten-free. So this chili cheese potato and some of the other potatoes, like the bacon cheddar potato, all of those are gluten-free according to Wendy's gluten-free menu. And even the cheese sauce is gluten-free, or they say it's gluten-free. So I tested this before I went on air, before I went live, and this is gluten-free. It got a smiley face. So Nima's gonna give me a smiley face if it's safe to eat. And if it's not safe to eat, it's gonna tell me gluten found, don't eat it. So I did get a smiley face for the cheese sauce, if you want to eat it. It kind of looks like, well, it doesn't look so good. I won't say what it looks like. All right, so I also tested the Frosty. Here it is. So my daughter ate some of it already. It was full to the top. But I got the chocolate Frosty, and both the vanilla Frosty are listed as gluten-free on the Wendy's online gluten-free menu. And so I tested this with the Nima sensor, and I got a smile. So you can enjoy the Frosties. My husband reminded me when I was pregnant with our children that I used to love the Frosties. I do love milkshakes. So you can enjoy this treat at least. What you cannot eat here at Wendy's, this is super disappointing, you can't eat the fries. And if you've followed me for a while, you know I love French fries, even though they're not good for me, but I love French fries, and you can't eat the fries here because while French fries are naturally gluten-free, they're made of potatoes. Here they're cooked in a shared fryer where they're cooking up, breaded chicken sandwiches and things like that. So there's so much cross-contamination, so it's not even worth testing because I won't even eat the fries, because even if you test a little portion of it, doesn't mean the whole thing is gluten-free. It's just not safe to order at all. So the French fries you cannot get. The other thing is they have salads, and the salads are listed as gluten-free, but what I have learned is that the chicken, even the grilled chicken, which is gluten-free, the way that it's handled, it's cooked on the same surface as their breaded chicken with the same tongs and the same knives, and it's just not recommended for people who are truly avoiding gluten to eat the grilled chicken. So if you want a salad with nothing on it, go for it. You can get that here. Many of their dressings are gluten-free, but I wouldn't recommend even getting the grilled chicken. So after this shows me if it's gluten-free or not, after the Nima sensor comes back with a yay or nay, I'm gonna keep an eye on it. I've actually synced this to my phone, and it'll pop up, the Nima app will pop up, and it'll say, you know, your test was good or bad, and then I can document it in the Nima app sensor. And you don't have to have a Nima sensor to use the app. You can actually search the app and find out what's been Nima tested. So go ahead and download that Nima sensor app. And people like me, when I do a test, I'm documenting it. I'm gonna go in and say, I ordered this at Wendy's at this location, and here's the results of my test. So it's really cool that we can crowdsource this kind of information. And I will say, if you want a Nima sensor of your own, I've posted a link to where you can buy it and where you can find more information about it. It is such a cool tool to have. Nima just turned a year old, so it's still a very new tool. And I hope you'll get one, because really, I don't leave home without it. Nima sensor just launched a peanut sensor, so if you have a peanut allergy, especially a life-threatening peanut allergy, and you want to test your food, like, I feel like you can't afford not to get it. Like, you need it. And like someone like me with celiac disease, or someone with gluten sensitivity that is truly, gluten affects them, which gluten, you know, it's a real gluten disorder. And if gluten really affects you, you don't want it in your system at all. So this Nima sensor is perfect for you. All right, I got a wave over here that the results are in.
And Jenny, you also got a notification on your phone.
I did?
You did.
Yes, so the notification that told you if it was gluten-free or not popped up on my phone, because I have my phone synced to my app. And one of these days, I'm gonna maybe use my husband's phone to do the Facebook Live, and this way I can show you what the app looks like. But seriously, go download the app. You don't have to have a Nima sensor to use the app and to find out what's been Nima tested in your area. That's really awesome, I think. Crowdsourcing this information is wonderful. Okay, Darren, should we show them the results?
Let's do it.
All right, can you bring the camera down? So, the chili cheese potato is gluten-free, at least the part that I tested. So if you do find yourself at a Wendy's, especially in traveling cross country, there's very few options in airports, and you know, I remember driving through Kansas, and it was like a Wendy's or a McDonald's, and that was like it. So when you find yourself in a situation where you want to eat at Wendy's, or you need to eat at Wendy's because there's not many options, I recommend getting the chili cheese, maybe without cheese if you don't eat cheese, but the chili baked potato. And you'll probably have one of the healthier options on the menu. And then you can make it not so healthy by having a Frosty along with it, because that is gluten-free as well, again, if you do dairy. So that's all I have for you. I really do listen to what you say and your comments. So please tell me where you want me to test next, because I'll be back again next month at a new location, and maybe it'll be one that you ask me to go to. All right, so for more information, click on any of the links you see. I have a coupon there for $15 off Nima, and just links to more information of where you can buy one and where you can learn more about it. All right, take care. Thanks for tuning in.